junior number 24, Gino Weatherspoon. At forward, 6' senior number 21, Cashel Gordon. Also at guard, 5'10" senior number 15, Kendra Stanford. And also at guard, 5'11" junior number 1, Jade Young. The head coach of the Lady Lions is Darrell Mosley. He's assisted by Alicia Mosley, Sherelle Dennis, and Isaiah Warren.
What a week it has been on the campus of Delaware State University, and it's only Wednesday. It started on Monday when the state's 3 electors were here in Memorial Hall, and this is where they held the ceremony for the electors to cast their electoral votes for President of the United States. It was done here on the campus of Delaware State University just 2 days ago. And then yesterday, the major announcement of a $20 million donation to Delaware State University. It's been a week.
You gotta,
I mean, what could top that here on a Wednesday?
you gotta love it, though. I guess a win will put a little icing on the cake for sure.
And we've got a good chance of that here this afternoon, as the Hornets women are going to take on the Lions of Lincoln University. That is a Division II CIAA school. And I guess after today, they don't know what their future is going to be on the season. This is the last game on their schedule here in 2020. Normally they would go to a conference schedule beginning in January, but the CIAA has said, we're not playing. So if Lincoln is able to pick up some games along the way and continue after today, that will be a choice of theirs, but there won't be any conference play in the CIAA this season. Yeah, Lincoln also was a recipient of the same pot of money from which a number of HBCUs received the donations. So the Lions here today, they're 0-3 on the season. They've played 5 games. They're able to play 3 exhibition games and not have them count against their record. They've done that. 2 of them were against Syracuse and St. Joseph's. This is an exhibition game for Lincoln today. Doesn't count in their record. It is an official game for Delaware State, and they take the opening tip-off. They'll work it inside. Shea Collins comes around, and all of a sudden we've got a whistle, and it's because the clock didn't start.
Clock didn't start. They're still listening to the national anthem.
So, this is going to possibly take the Hornets to 2-0 on the season here today. For Lincoln, it could be their not an official loss, just an exhibition game.
It should make for a very interesting game, though. They've played 5 games, 3 of them being Division I opponents.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's always interesting when you play a team and they got more games under their belt than you do.
The games that have counted for them were losses to George Washington and back-to-back 2-day-in-a-row losses to Mercyhurst.
And they just came off of a loss to St. Joe's.
Yep, and that was a 72-64 loss back on the 13th of the month, just 3 days ago.
Played St. Joe's pretty well too, from what I was able to track. Game got away from them late, so let's see how this one gets started.
Back to action here. Janasia Law on the right side gives it off to Kiana Coomber, and I think we might still have a clock issue as the whistle blows one more time. Working on the side there. The scorer's table used to be a single row there, and now it's a 2-tiered situation. And I think maybe one of the issues is
some sort of shortage here.
Well, yeah, the number of people who are working over there has been reduced. Some of the people who normally worked positions at the scorer's table are not doing it this year. And so we might have maybe unfamiliarness with the clock, or maybe just some equipment issues. It is 2020. If it can cause something unusual, we can expect that this year. There hasn't been anything normal for us since March 12th.
So right, get used to being uncomfortable. How about that?
And of course, they are doing everything for social distancing and protection from COVID that they can do here at Delaware State. Here we go. Kiana Coomber, one of the new players on the team this year, passes it into the middle to Demi Moore. They go inside, underneath, up off the basket for Zoe Holmes, and it missed on the rebound attempt. It looked like Holmes might have picked up her first foul of the game.
Yeah, Lincoln came out in man-to-man defense there. It was a miss, and Zoe was aggressively doing what she does, goes after rebounds, whether it be offense or defense, and picked up a personal.
So we're at 9:35 left here in the first quarter, just a few seconds into the game, and Lincoln will have their first possession of the contest. It's Jade Young backing up near center court, being guarded closely by Shea Collins. Young goes to the right side, passes out top of the key to Gina Weatherspoon. Her shot misses, comes off on the side, and Lincoln misses the shot off the side of the backboard, taken for Delaware State by Janasia Law. She posts up, puts it up, and gets two. Hornets on the Burlard first. 2-0 as we're at the 9-minute mark here in the first quarter.
That was a nice shot there by Janasia Law. Nice little head fake and finished.
Jade Young passes right side. Now coming into the middle is Kendra Stanford for Lincoln. Back over to, on the left side, Jaleesa Lanier. Lanier passes it off, goes to Young, top of the key, 2 seconds on the shot clock, wide right, comes right down into the hands of Janasia Law. Law passes down left corner. It's Shea Collins. She'll bring it out into the paint, tries to pass it inside to Demi Moore underneath, just a little too far in front. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, she was playing a little unselfish there, trying to look for a teammate, but typically she takes that shot right there in the middle of the paint.
Inbounded for Lincoln and brought down court by Jade Young, the junior from Philadelphia. Transfer out of Harford Community College over in Bel Air, Maryland. Not too far away, within a couple of hours drive. Drive inside by Stanford for Lincoln. She goes up and she goes to the floor as loses the ball out of bounds. I wondered if there was going to be a call there. Janasia Law also.
I think it's out of bounds. Lincoln underneath there.
Yep. As Janasia Law tried to block the lane, did successfully, but the ball was out of bounds off of her. Brianna Richardson inbounds it for Lincoln. Into Jade Young. She rolls around left side, top of the key. Backs up, out close to the logo, guarded by Shea Collins. Collins still on Young. Now Young passes it off, left side, shot for three, misses. Rebounded underneath for Lincoln, and a whistle and a foul.
Got another foul on the rebound. Not exactly. What else we got going on? The shot clock? Yeah, I think we do have a foul there.
Yep. And
not sure who it was called on, though.
Yeah, the
Lincoln has the ball out of bounds underneath here on this break in action. Ball is in play.
Well, no announcement of a foul, but they stopped it, and it comes back into Lincoln.
She called out a number at the table.
Yeah, table couldn't hear. With everybody wearing masks, of course. Stanford underneath, missing. It's Holmes with the rebound for Delaware State. Gives it off to Law. Law comes down quickly, goes right side to Moore. Back out to Law. Law near the top of the key, tries to pass left side. It is stolen away by Jade Young. Got inside there and intercepted it. And a layup underneath and in for Kendra Stanford, and we're tied at 2.
Lincoln is showing a little full court pressure here, 2-2-1. Lady Hornets taking her time.
Law trying to work past two opponents, and as she does, a reach-in foul for Jade Young.
We got a 10-second violation here on the Lady Hornets. Backcourt violation.
So the Hornets with a turnover there, give it off to Lincoln. We have 7 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Inbounded by Richardson for the Lions. She gets it into Young, sends it back right side to Richardson. Into the middle to Weatherspoon. Young on the left side, they work it around, trying to penetrate. Can't do it. Three-point shot, up and in, nothing but net for Brianna Richardson.
Brianna Richardson with her first three on the evening.
Lincoln goes up 5-2 here on Delaware State at 6:53.
Still showing light pressure. I'm sorry.
Law now passes left side. Kiana Coomber with a jumper for three, missing. Loose ball, who touched it out of bounds last? It will be Lincoln ball, as I don't think Demi Moore was trying to control it. and couldn't get a handle on it.
Yeah, it looks as if Lincoln is going to show pressure here after every made basket. 2-2-1 full court, and the Lady Hornets are handling it, but they're just kind of a little slow bringing it across. Ball is brought across by Lincoln.
Young, right side, looking inside, can't get it in there, sends it across top of the key to Richardson. Richardson has it stripped away by Coomber, goes to the floor, passes it back out. Now Law trying to go past the defender, and we will have a foul on Lincoln, their first of the game. And it looks like it'll be Kendra Stanford.
Kind of riding her toward the basket. It was a big steal there.
Yeah, quickness there by the newcomer, Kiana Coomber, for Delaware State. One of the transfers in here who is going to make a difference for this team, having played previously for the Memphis Tigers.
Lady Hornets having the ball out of bounds underneath. I think they're trying to determine whether there was a shot. I don't think she ever got it off, or whether there's a shot clock. It should be a reset in the shot clock because they called a foul.
The three officials working and getting it
I'm
together.
not sure what the discussion is about, but it looks as if the ball will be, the Lady Hornets will retain the ball, and there was a foul from what it appeared with Coomber. Shea Collins going to the basket.
Mm-hmm. Coomber, the transfer from Memphis, and Dave Caputo loaded up on transfers this year. And talked to him before the game. I said, it's remarkable where you come from 2 years ago when some games you couldn't even have 7 players on the bench to start. And now you've got all these transfers who you brought in from majors. Coomber coming out of Memphis, played at Chipola College down in Texas previous to that as a JUCO player, and then 20 games at Memphis during the 2018 to 2019 season, and then here to Delaware State.
Chipola is a basketball breeding ground now for men and women's basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yes, it is.
So you know she comes with good pedigree. And this team is coming into its own. You know, you could tell from the first game against Ryder, they played some tremendous defense, holding Ryder to only 3 points in the first quarter. So let's just see if that defensive intensity continues in this contest.
Inbounded finally here as we get back to action. It's Shea Collins for Delaware State out near the logo, being guarded by Stanford, working inside. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Get it out to Law. She nailed a 3. And we're tied at 5. 6 minutes left in the quarter.
That's an excellent shot by Naja Law because she didn't hesitate, went right into it, built into the shot.
Richardson left side working around, being guarded by Holmes, backing up. Holmes right on top. And a whistle now.
Like they're getting Zoe Holmes for a personal foul here.
That'll be her second.
Using her hands a bit there on the perimeter, out on the perimeter, top of the key area. The referees have been kind of, calling it pretty tight here early. So
Holmes picking up 2 fouls in the first 4 minutes and 15 seconds of the game. She'll go to the bench as Melissa Sam will come in.
Yeah, both teams have to adjust.
Weatherspoon working with Young. Young gives it back, top of the key. Stanford works left side. Tried to pass it. It was blocked. Hornets take it away. Law, left side to Collins. Back to Law. She penetrates the paint. Got an extra step in there. Tried to pass it off. It went out of bounds. It'll still be Delaware State ball as it hit off of a Lincoln player. But I think Law got away with an extra step working in the paint.
Hey, it looked good.
If you're looking for that white uniform the Hornets are wearing, white uniform, red lettering with the red trim.
That's a personal foul on Jada Young there for Lincoln University.
Lincoln in dark blue uniforms with red numerals. Hornets working the basket to our left currently. It's Coomber with the ball. She sends it out, and they go left side to Collins. Collins sends it back out. Demi Moore wants 3. And it missed, went out of bounds. It will be Lions ball here.
Lady Hornets showing a little pressure, full court pressure here as well, 2-2-1. Just trying to see if they can turn Lincoln over here.
Tied at 5 each right now. Easy field goals and 3-pointers for each team. Jumper over top of the basket on a shot by Stanford for Lincoln. Now Law comes down court, over to Coomber on the right side. They go inside to Moore. Moore turns around, puts it up, missed just off to the left. Comes out for Lincoln.
Yeah, that's Moore's spot. She just kind of missed one there, but I'll take that shot every day.
Young looking for some help. Defended. Tries to work off a pick. Good move by Collins to stay with Young. They get it around to the left side, trying to go baseline. And now we have a whistle again.
It's fall on Janasia Law there. They're calling it pretty tight here early on.
They are really calling it tight. And we have a timeout here with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the first period. A timeout. We'll take a break here. We are tied at 5. This is Delaware State University basketball. We're HSRN, the voice of choice.
The Good Brothers, proud alumni of Delaware State University and an even prouder sponsor of DSU Athletics. Follow them on Instagram at The Good Brothers, LLC. Chef JJ and Chef Gamble are proud to bring you a unique meal each week with a variety of combinations and tastes from the Caribbean. It's a bite you won't regret. There is no better gift to your children this Christmas than a contribution to a DE 529 savings plan. Stay social with your favorite conference. Search MEAC Sports on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and YouTube for day-to-day updates on everything MEAC. Also use the hashtag RespectTheMEAC and hashtag MEAC Nation to see your post reposted. For more information, visit MEACsports.com. Hey, Hornet fans, please remember that our friends at the Microtel Inn & Suites in Dover on Route 10 near Dover Air Force Base are here to help you with your hotel needs at a discounted rate. Call them at 302-674-3800 or go online at the Delaware State University Hornets page to set up a reservation for a clean and comfortable night.
4-28 all time. They played 25 times. Lincoln still looking for their first win against Delaware State.
I think Lincoln's ball out of bounds underneath on the baseline there.
And it will be inbounded by Brianna Brown as we come back to action. Got it into Jade Young. Young holds it, looks inside, dribbles, now into the paint. Ball got away from her. She pulled it back. Turnaround jumper for Young. That's all she could do with it. And she made it 7-5. Lincoln up by 2. Janasia Law down the right side for the Hornets. Passes it into Coomber. Coomber left side. Melissa Sam wants 3. It doesn't go. Comes off to Brianna Brown for Lincoln. Brown to Young.
Somewhat of an unusual shot there for Sam. She attempted the 3. Typically, she's more of a mid-range shooter.
Inside now to Joy Morton. She is the shooter for this team. Spin move underneath. Layup off the basket.
Lincoln is continuing to show pressure. The Lady Hornets got to really adjust to this. Kind of throwing them out of their rhythm a little bit here.
Got to watch Joy Morton, the transfer from Harford Community College. She is a player for this Lincoln team. Averaging 7.7 points per game. Underneath, Hornet shot misses. Lincoln on the rebound. Hornets are not getting those rebounds.
That was a great shot by Shea Collins. That is her shot. She just didn't make it. Couldn't get it to go.
Lincoln, left side, jumper, hits the rim, comes down, and it's taken for the Hornets by Mimi Bullock. Coomber from outside the arc. Shot goes up, it misses. We'll have a foul. And I think this one may be on Melissa Sam.
Well, you had 2 over the backs there. I think Sam's was over, but they didn't call it on Sam's. They called it on the Lincoln's player there, Jayla Young. So that gives her her second. But you had 2 players going over the back at the same time. Thought Sam's was over the other young lady's back, and Miss Young was over.
I think they got Joy Morton on the foul.
Yes, Young.
And as soon as we come back to play, we have another foul.
Yeah, they've just Coach Caputo just put in Lyric Turner and Amaja Bullock.
That quickly, Joy Morton picked up her second foul. Good pass.
Wow, that's a heck of a play
nice
there.
Inbound pass right to Demi Moore, and she was right in front of the basket, just got it out of her hands quickly and makes it a 9-7 game. Hornets trailing by 2 here with 2:45 left in the first period. Here's Richardson working with Morton. Morton goes left side now to Young. Young sends it back out in the top of the key to the right side to Richardson. They try to work underneath. Morton is blocked out there. She tried to throw it up back over her head.
I think they just got Demi Moore there for a foul, personal foul there. Joy Morton attempting to make a layup there and got kind of held on the arm a bit.
But Morton was so out of position, there's no reason for that foul.
It was definitely an unnecessary foul because she was kind of pinned underneath the basket there, was trying to find a way just to get it off.
And just threw it up back over her head. It hit the underside of the rim. Her foul shot rolls around and finally falls in. Morton at the foul line.
Well, the Hornets
50% from the line on the season.
Hornets need to be ready. They need to be ready here for this pressure because Lincoln bringing pressure after every made basket, be it free throws or field goals. Hornets taking it out, facing this pressure from Lincoln.
Morton hits both from the line. Hornets trail by 4, 11-7 here with 2:25 left in the first period. Taking it in and taking the jumper for Delaware State. Bullock missing. Lincoln fast break down court. It misses. Loose ball grabbed by Law for the Hornets. Fast break for Delaware State. They're going to work it as they get it to Lyric Turner. Turner takes it inside, and the layup attempt for Delaware State missed.
Pace has picked up in here a bit. Both teams are going coast to coast. Another miss. We're in transition again.
Kanaya Pollock missing on the layup for Lincoln. Inside, Delaware State missing the shot. Lincoln grabs the rebound.
Hey, that was quite an exchange there. Probably about 4 or 5 up and down fast break situations. Lincoln has chosen to settle it down a bit now.
Delaware State not doing well offensive rebounds here in this first quarter. Not getting the second chance shots. Lincoln has had a few. Now we have a whistle, and this will go against Lincoln.
Got a foul there on Kendra Sanford of Lincoln University. They're trying to set a screen there, looking at a pick and roll situation. Again, Lincoln is showing full court pressure. The Lady Hornets have done an outstanding job here of just kind of handling the pressure, taking their time, taking good care of the ball.
They put that one on Gina Witherspoon, her first. Now it's Turner. They go right side. Back over Turner, left side, wants 3, puts it up. It comes up short as Zoe Holmes goes up and tries for the rebound. She got hit from behind by Witherspoon, who quickly picks up her second personal.
Hey, she's not shy getting into the action.
Possession foul here as Delaware State will inbound the ball. Nope. Zoe Holmes is going to go to the line.
She's going to the free throw line here. I think they're in the bonus.
She hit 3 of 4 from the line in the only game the team has played so far this season against Ryder back on the 9th.
Not exactly sure what they're looking at now. I'm not certain if there's some time elapsed from the clock or they're trying to rectify who the foul was actually called on. I think that's correct.
Yeah.
Witherspoon did commit the personal, which makes it her second.
Yeah.
Not sure, but they've corrected it, whatever. I think it was a matter of 2 seconds on the game clock.
And Holmes at the line hitting that first shot.
We got 126 remaining, and I guess it got away with 2 seconds.
Holmes' second shot. Missing. But it comes out. Loose ball grabbed by Collins for the Hornets. Good offensive rebound off the foul shot. Lyric Turner now. Gives it off to Holmes. Turner driving inside. Tries to kick it back out to Holmes. Holmes sends it left side now for Bullock. The drive inside. Collins just before they lost the opportunity to the shot clock.
That was an excellent drive by Collins. She had missed the two previous opportunities. She made good on that one.
Hornets now trail by just one. It's an 11-10 game with under a minute left in the quarter. Brown works on the left side, guarded by Collins. Tries to go inside. I'm going to call a foul on Collins.
Yeah, they're not allowing a lot of touching on the dribble today. So it seems like every time someone puts the ball on the deck and is making a move towards the basket, they're calling those fouls pretty quickly today. So both teams have to adjust. We're looking at a lot of foul trouble here. It may be the benches that decide the outcome of this game.
Brown's first shot missing. She's averaging 7.3 points per game this season. 54%, 55% from the foul line, and missed both shots.
Well, that pressure is doing what it does. Lincoln showed a 2-2-1 off a missed free throw. Brown missed both free throws, but over time, that pressure just kind of wears on you. Miscue there by Shea Collins. Ball out of bounds, Lincoln half court.
Richardson. There's about a 10-second difference between the shot clock and the game shot. Shot underneath by Lincoln, missed. Holmes there for the rebound. And the Hornets now about a 1 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock as it reset. Collins working, holding, looking inside. Hornets working for the last opportunity of the quarter here. Now they go right side. Bullock back over to Collins, almost lost it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Collins from the foul circle, jumper missing. It's the end of the first quarter. And Lincoln coming away here after 10 minutes with a 1-point lead over Delaware State. It's the first time this season that the Hornets have trailed at the end of a quarter. This is the second game of the season. And we'll be back with more here. Delaware State University basketball on HSRN, the voice of choice.
Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Just do it. Nike is the official footwear provider of the Mideastern Athletic Conference. Want to give your child something they'll never outgrow? Make a contribution to a DE 529 savings plan today. For more information, visit treasurer.delaware.gov. The Good Brothers, proud alumni of Delaware State University and an even prouder sponsor of DSU Athletics. Follow them on Instagram at The Good Brothers, LLC. Chef JJ and Chef Gamble are proud to bring you a unique meal each week with a variety of combinations and tastes from the Caribbean. It's a bite you won't regret.
Are in the studio to a conversation we had during the commercial break about music. There's Richardson for Lincoln on the left side, driving to the lane, passes it back out. They want three, and it's in for Brianna Brown. 14-10 now. 4-point lead again for Lincoln. Contact coming down court. To be a foul on the Lions.
Yeah, on Brianna Brown there. Larry Turner got tripped, and Brianna Brown of Lincoln University got called for the personal.
That's her first.
Well, the pressure's just wearing on them. You know, the Lions, the Lady Hornets have done a really great job of just handling the pressure, taking their time so that they take care of the basketball. But there has been some moments where they've kind of gotten a bit out of control. So let's just hope they can continue to take good care of the basketball and don't allow that to be a factor into the game moving forward.
One of the things that Dave Caputo worked so hard on during the offseason with this team is to make them faster. He wants them to be a running team. And they showed that against Ryder and did well with it. But Lincoln has handled it pretty well here today. They like to run too.
Yeah, well, I think the biggest thing is that a big component of what the Lady Hornets do, and which Coach Caputo, part of his philosophy is that he really wants to push the ball in transition and get points. He wants to get about 20, 25 points a game in transition. That way you don't have to set up and run any half-court offense. And today, Lincoln University has done an outstanding job of just kind of containing their transition. Yeah, they're missing a few as well. They're beginning to miss a lot of the opportunities that they have.
And offensive rebounding has not been there, so they're not getting the second chance opportunities. Finally, we're back to action here. I have no idea what that delay was about, but please stand by. Shea Collins takes it to the left side to Bullock. Back over to Collins. She'll work into the foul circle. Bullock on the left side goes inside. Demi Moore, her shot missing, and it's grabbed by Lincoln right off the backboard. Weatherspoon up for the rebound.
Yeah, Lincoln's playing pretty good defense. They're kind of shutting the floor down, not leaving a lot of gaps on the floor to drive.
Richardson, left side, down in the corner. They want three. It misses over top of everything. Comes down to Demi Moore. She couldn't handle it. It was knocked out of her hands by Lincoln, and it will be Hornets ball.
Coming to the game for Delaware State, number 23, Janasia Law.
Janasia Law coming back into the contest for the Hornets as Mimi Bullock will sit down. Law really came on last season in her first season at Delaware State after transferring from Santa Fe Community College. And you just knew she was going to have a starting role this year. She tried to work inside.
She called an offensive foul on Janasia Law. She used her offhand to kind of hold the defender off. That's something you can get away with on the playground, but in organized basketball, that's an infraction.
Not with the three officials who have whistles. You're not going to get away with that one.
Not today, but that's something you just kind of got to adjust.
There's Richardson on the feed inside to Weatherspoon. Weatherspoon takes it off the glass and in. 16-10 lead for Lincoln with 8.5 left in the second quarter. Collins driving the lane, passing over the head of Demi Moore. It's out of bounds. Lincoln has got Delaware State off their game here.
Yeah, they got them rattled a little bit, got them playing a little faster than they want to with this pressure that they're putting on them in the full court.
Coach, do you think we're seeing the fact that Delaware State, this is only their second game, and they haven't played since December 9th? Lincoln, this is game 6 for them. There's a jumper that's in.
Well, it always plays a factor when a team has played a few more games than you have because they could very well have a better rhythm than you. You know, practice is no assimilation of real game situation.
Pollock puts it in for 2, and it's an 18-10 lead for Lincoln, and they say it's a media timeout here with 8:10 left in the second quarter. Hornets trail by 8 to Lincoln. This is Delaware State University basketball on HSRN, the voice of choice.
Taste the uniqueness of our first-generation German bakery in Delhi. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover. Authentic, original creations are made fresh from scratch every day. Enjoy one of our great pastries and signature cakes. Don't forget to bring home our house-made breads, Bavarian rye, sourdough, and fresh sandwich rolls. At our deli, choose from 14 different breads. You deserve only the best. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover.
Get in on the basketball action all season long with Sports Pick from the Delaware State Lottery. Visit a Delaware Lottery sports retailer or casino sportsbook today to place your pro and college basketball wagers. Don't miss your chance to make every game a big game with Sports Pick from Delaware Lottery. Visit DELottery.com to find a Sports Pick location near you. Delaware Lottery. Want to play? Must be 21 or older.
kind of rushed. It has kind of sped them up a bit to where now they haven't really been able to take their time and run any half-court offense. So let's see how this goes, though. But he's going to have to make an adjustment, and hopefully this is the lineup that can make a turn for him.
Hornets will inbound the ball here with 8:10 left in the second quarter. Law sends it in. They give it back to her. Now it's to Collins as they come down court. Plays catch with Law. Collins sends it cross court to Lyric Turner. Now to Law again. Lyric Turner right side. Wants three. Too strong. Just hits off the back of the rim. Underneath, it's Zoe Holmes, and she gets fouled as she tried for the layup. Didn't have good position, but did get fouled.
I think Keishelle Gordy of Lincoln University.
Chriselle Gordy for Lincoln gets the foul. She's a transfer. She was played at Division II Shippensburg and now has come to Lincoln. Holmes at the line gets the first shot to go.
I'll tell you, Holmes has shot very well from the free throw line. She really has. She's taken her time and found a rhythm there, and she doesn't score much, but when she gets her opportunities, she definitely takes full advantage.
Gets both that time.
4 for 4 today.
It's 18-12. Hornets trail by 6. They want to make up that deficit. In their minds, they shouldn't be trailing in this game. Offensive foul called on Lincoln. It's going to be Kanaya Pollock.
I think that's Witherspoon on Lincoln, and that may be her third, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, they put it on Gina Witherspoon, and that'll be her third personal here.
Yes.
With 7:40 left in the second quarter. Lyric Turner, right side, cross court, and as Shea Collins had to go up just a little bit to catch the ball. She came down, her heels came on the sideline.
Well, that pressure, you know, that pressure is just really speeding them up, and they're really having a hard time just finding good shots and finding a rhythm, you know, to dictate some of what they want to do. Lincoln is kind of controlling the tempo right now.
That was a situation where Collins just was not quite aware where her feet were on the court. And as she went up and came down with the ball, her heels caught the line. Jumper from the left side is good for Pollock. It's a 2012 game with 7:15 left in the half. That's Coomber. Goes right side to Law. They tried to tie up Coomber, but she's too experienced to get tied up there. Lyric Turner goes inside, spin move, kicks it back out to Coomber. Now to Turner, she wants three, misses. Loose ball is grabbed by Chriselle Gordy. Lincoln brings it down. Richardson again to the left side, sends it top of the key to Pollock. Pollock puts it up, wants three, won't go. Holmes is there, good strong rebound.
It's a great rebound by Holmes.
Yeah.
Lady Hornets in transition.
Turner has the ball knocked out of her hand as she fast breaks down. Goes out of bounds. Lincoln touched it last. Hornets will keep it. 24 seconds on that shot clock. Six and a half minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Turner into Law. Law, right side of the foul circle. Jumper hits off the back of the rim and comes out for Lincoln to Brown. Brown passes down in the right corner and mix up there as Stanford wasn't there to take the pass.
It's turnover there.
Yep, turnover to Delaware State. Law now working with Alexis Moraine. Moraine into the game, her first action of the season. She did not play against Ryder. Feeds inside underneath.
That's a huge grab and stick back by Zoe Holmes.
Yeah, she had to work off some defenders there and use her size and strength underneath. The 6-foot Holmes came up with two to make it 20-14.
Nice strong move.
Richardson goes left side. Pollock tries to find an opening. Spin move to the lane, and she'll drive in. And the Hornets take their first charge of the game. Pollock gets the foul.
Hey, this kind of seems strange that that's the first one. They typically have about 4 charges by now. But that's what they do, though. They position themselves. The Lady Hornets will always position themselves to draw the charge if you get too aggressive with your penetration.
Janasia Law doing double duty there. She went and got the mop they use to take perspiration off the floor. There's somebody back there who's to do that. They weren't quite in position to do it, and Law said, I got it. Hornets get the ball after the charging foul and bring it down. Collins, jumper from the left side, missed. Lincoln tried to save the ball as it went out of bounds, touched last by the Lions. Hornets will get it back.
Out of bounds.
Possession didn't change, so we have 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, Lincoln got the rebound. It got caught standing on the baseline there, so it get Lady Hornets get the ball back out of bounds underneath on the baseline.
We are still getting used to some of the conditions here that they have for us to be safe. If it sounds a little muffled, we have masks on, but we also have face shields since we're right at courtside. Anybody courtside has to have the face shield and the mask. And I'll do anything they want us to do to keep us safe here so we can keep playing basketball.
Trying to be safe.
Janasia Law out by the logo for the Hornets. With 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Marini back over to Law, left side jumper. It is good.
It's a good shot.
It's a two-pointer, and she makes it a 20-16 game. 7 points here in the first half for Janasia Law.
Janasia Law is stepping up. They need somebody to step forward and make some shots.
Richardson, right side. They'll try to feed in on the baseline, and Holmes got in there and tried to tie it up.
I think it's just out of bounds on Holmes.
Right.
Lincoln retains possession here on the baseline, out of bounds.
Ball got down on court level, and whoever had their hand on it last when it went out of bounds, and it was Holmes inbounded, and Holmes not letting Felina Holmes get a good shot away. Zoe Holmes working in underneath, but she just got called for a foul there.
Yeah, Holmes gets another foul there. She, doing what she does. She just plays aggressive and hard, and just wasn't able to got the short side of the whistle that particular time.
I have that's Zoe Holmes' third foul.
Is that a third?
Yeah, I have it that way on my scorecard. She'll go and sit down.
Showing 2. We'll see on the halftime stat.
Shay Collins came into the game there for Delaware State with Holmes out. They trade a little bit there. Holmes at 6 foot and Collins at 5'7", but
Jimmy Moore came in as well.
Okay. First shot there by Philena Holmes. Transfer from St. Peter's, played for the Peacocks, and then transferred to Lincoln. She got the second shot to go. Her first point of the game makes it 21-16. And Lincoln on a steal down at Delaware State's end of the court. Shot Brown in and out. That thing was spinning. It went down in the cylinder and then spun back out, and the Hornets took the rebound.
Lady Hornets in transition.
Law drives in the lane. Good hook shot, right side over top of everybody.
She's stepping up. Janasia Law is stepping up.
21-18, Hornets now within 3 with 4:05 left in the half. And a whistle, and it's going to be a call against Lincoln, an offensive foul.
Felina Holmes, her first personal foul.
She was away from the ball, too. I think they got her on a charge.
Well, I think they got her premature. She anticipated a foul, but, once you blow your whistle, you can't take it back.
you can't suck, and it takes it out of the air, yeah.
Can't take it back, so it's kind of one of them situations.
Law working with Marini, and Marini called for traveling. Down to 3:54 left in the half. Turnover to Lincoln. Hornets are going to have to make some halftime adjustments here to this Lions team that is playing their 6th game of the season, their 3rd exhibition contest, and now as they come around, we're going to have an offensive foul. against Lincoln. They came around and Janasia Law was there.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure about that call. She was stationary. You thought she was moving?
Yeah, I thought she was moving.
I thought she had both feet planted because her legs was outside of her shoulders, so it'd be hard for her to move. But nonetheless, Lady Hornets got the call. You know, the foul. This will be another foul here on Fanina Holmes, which will be her second. It's just kind of how the whistles have been going. They've been calling it pretty tight. The players have to adjust. That's just part of the game.
We've talked so many times about how this team practices taking charges. And they're not happy if they don't get 5 or 6 calls a game. And it can make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, that's something they take a tremendous amount of pride in. They do a phenomenal job of making sure they position themselves to draw charges.
That's 5 or 6 times they're not called for a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a situation where that last play there was a situation of just understanding the nature of, Lincoln is running pick and roll, and they're mandating that, the officials are mandating that I guess they're set a long time.
They first put Janasia Law at the foul line. The officials got together and talked and said, well, wait a minute, they're not in the bonus, it's not a shooting foul. So they moved everybody back, and the Hornets inbounded the ball instead. Shea Collins now.
Well, one thing about it, they're calling it both ways. That's the same screen call they made on the other end there. So, you can't be upset as a coach because they're definitely being pretty consistent.
They got Demi Moore, her second personal, as we're down to 3:35 left in the half. I know they're calling it tight and they're trying to make it consistent, but there's no tempo of the game going when they call a foul every 15 seconds, or even less time than that. Stanford, it's to Brown, top of the key. She'll take the jumper. Had to go over top of Maraney. Maraney made her go off the mark a bit on that shot. Hornets got the rebound. It's Collins. Drives into the lane, off the glass, won't go. Loose ball, and we still have a struggle for the ball. It looks like they're going to put a foul on Collins.
Yeah, she was trying to get a tie up there after the miss, and got called for a personal. Like I said, they've been calling it pretty tight here. That looks like it's Shea Collins' second.
Yep.
And this is one of these games where the coaches are going to have to basically, coach and adjust to the game, monitoring fouls, making sure they just kind of plot out the timing so that, your most important players don't get in tremendous foul trouble. Lincoln is coming across with the ball here with about 2:50 remaining in the second.
Lanier, Janasia Lanier is working around into the foul circle, into the lane, throws it up wildly. Good defense there as Coomber wouldn't let her get position. And the Hornets come away with it. It's Coomber, left side. She'll try to make a move to the basket. We see so many times they get that first step before they dribble, and these officials are calling the traveling.
Well, they definitely had their place in this first half. There's been quite a few whistles, but again, you have to adjust.
Turnover again to Jaleesa Lanier. Lanier, top of the key, pulls it back down. Looked like she wanted to shoot, gets it to Brown. They try to work inside now to Holmes. Philena Holmes gets fouled.
Yeah, that's Janasia Law kind of got caught in there behind the post player, giving up a lot of size and had no choice other than to foul.
You don't want her picking up too many now with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left in the first half. Law getting her third personal. She's going to go off as Alexis Moraine comes back in.
Yeah, that kind of hurts. Good thing is only 2:26 remaining in the second quarter because she's really been the only scoring firepower we've seen here this evening.
Philena Holmes at the line, hitting that first foul shot, makes her 3 of 4 on the season from the foul line. As I said before, a transfer to Lincoln from St. Peter's out of the Metro Atlantic Conference, where she played for the played in 5 games for the Peacocks. Missed the second shot. It's 23-18.
Lincoln is showing a little 2-3 zone here.
Hornets missing the shot there. Comes down for Lincoln. Janya Lilly.
kind of changing the pace there. That kind of caught the Lady Hornets off guard. I don't think they were ready for zone.
Lanier, top of the key, over to Lilly on the left side. Lilly tied up there by Lyric Turner and drive into the basket, contact and a foul.
Melissa Sam's trying to slide over and draw the charge. I think she might have been just a tad bit late. So we got a block and Lincoln Lion going to the line here. You have Janiyah Lilly.
Let's go with Janya.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. We'll get it. Some of the names here as we pick them up. Lily at the line.
I tell you something, man. I've coached women's basketball, and it has always taken me a minute to get those names right, particularly when you're trying to spit them out in a hurry.
Hits both from the line, and that makes her on the season 6 of 8 from the foul line.
Lincoln is showing the 2-3 zone again here.
Taking advantage of the opportunities given to Janya Lilly. Lincoln moves ahead 25-18, and the Hornets called for traveling. A turnover to Lincoln with 1:42 left in the half. Trailing by 7 now. And some instructions there from head coach Darryl Mosley as the team brings it down court. You know Mr. Mosley pretty well, don't you, Coach?
Yeah, one of my mentees.
Lisa Lanier passes left side. They'll work inside underneath. They could have gotten her for up. They got a travel on her. Took a moment for them to call it on Felina Holmes, but they did have a travel.
Yeah, I could tell you a story about him. You know, upon coming to up northeast here, he was my first assistant coach at Lincoln University. We can get into that later, though. Lions.
Is it a
the
story
Hornets have the ball.
Is it a story we can tell on the air?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
sure.
Oh, sure. How disappointed am I?
Yeah. No, we have to look. We have to share it with you.
Turner left side tries for 3, off the rim. Moraine on the rebound, takes it around the right side of the lane. Shot missed underneath. It's Melissa Sam grabbed a hold of it. She got tied up by Felina Holmes. Jump ball possession to Delaware State with 53 seconds left in the half. 20 seconds put back on the shot clock. Turner on the inbound pass, looking for the open player. Underneath it's Coomber, tried to do that turn around and layup. Coomber frustrated. She's a tremendous player, and she just has not been able to get it going.
She hasn't found her rhythm at all, man. Yeah. She's just been trying to figure out where her shots are in the offense and just any way possible to get herself going, and it just hasn't happened in the last 2 contests, at least up to this point.
And I'll tell you what, though, when she gets it going, you're going to see some fun things happen with that young lady, Kiana Coomber. But she'll send Janya Lilly to the foul line. She'll hit that first shot on this trip. .50 seconds left in the half. Lilly's second shot misses. Coomber's there for the rebound.
Lincoln is still showing this 2-2-1 full court pressure here on off of the missed free throw. Yeah. Lady Hornets turned it over. Lincoln ball.
Lincoln ball with 44 seconds left and an 8-point lead.
Just Lincoln's 2-2-1 full court pressure is like a headache. It just will not go away.
Jaleesa Lanier inbounds it to Holmes. Holmes, they go right side and tried to pass it inside to Holmes. Lyric Turner went out and slapped it away. Went out of bounds.
Say again.
When we get a chance here, we may ask you to talk about how the Hornets can break down that press that has given them so much trouble.
What are we dealing with here? Shot clock or game clock here? But it looks like we're trying to reset the time.
Here's your opportunity. How the Hornets going to break it down?
Well, I mean, I just think they're going about it the right way, but he has to decide whether or not after they break the press, if they're going to attack right away or they're just going to reset and try to dictate who's going to take the shots and where they're going to try to attack their offense. I just think that they have the Lady Hornets out of rhythm. They're speeding them up, and they're playing great defense. But more importantly, even though they're pressing them, they are not allowing them to get easy baskets, fast break points.
Well, we saw the Hornets run pretty well against Ryder on the 9th of the month. Forced it into the backcourt there. Coomber playing some good defense. Hasn't been able to get that offense going, though. Stanford gives it off to Lanier. Lanier looking, trying to go inside and around. The traffic, they close in, and the Hornets tried to close that gap, but instead commit the foul. It looks like it's going to be put on Lyric Turner.
Yeah, they're a little late, a little late. The spacing that Lincoln has them in is really good spacing because Lyric Turner had to really go a long way to position herself to be in position to draw that charge. So you got to give her, kudos for just the effort of trying to make it happen.
Jaleesa Lanier on the season, perfect from the foul line, 4 for 4.
Coach, you just talked it up. She missed that one.
Well, okay.
So say it again?
Hornets fans won't be mad at me.
That's what I said. Say it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You got a double dose right
All
there.
Right.
2 misses.
Not going to be mad at me like they were mad at
Travel, they're turning them over.
the NFL announcer who jinxed Justin Tucker on a field goal by talking about how long he had gone without a miss from inside certain range, and he missed it.
Got 10 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 10.2, Lincoln has the ball.
And they'll take their time bringing it down. Lilly now, they have to pick it up. 3 seconds, off the glass, shot is, no, they're gonna call it off. No basket. It will be a charge. Third one taken by the Hornets now in this game.
1.3 remaining here. Lincoln is still showing pressure.
And Hornets get it with 1.3 seconds left in the half. They try to pass it down court and the time runs out. And the Hornets will go to the locker room here at the half, trailing by 8. This is a surprise. 26-18 to Lincoln out of the CIAA. The Hornets, I think, might have thought they would have an easier contest here today. And
the Good Brothers, proud alumni of Delaware State University and an even prouder sponsor of DSU Athletics. Follow them on Instagram at The Good Brothers, LLC. Chef JJ and Chef Gamble are proud to bring you a unique meal each week with a variety of combinations and tastes from the Caribbean. It's a bite you won't regret. With Delaware Lottery Collect and Win, you can enter your non-winning Delaware Lottery tickets for a chance to win up to $1,000 in monthly cash prizes. So what are you waiting for? Sign up today and start getting rewarded for playing your favorite Delaware Lottery games with Collect and Win second chance drawings. Learn more at DelawareLottery.com. Delaware Lottery. Want to play? Must be 18 or older. Stay social with your favorite conference. Search MEAC Sports on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and YouTube for day-to-day updates on everything MEAC. Also use the hashtag RespectTheMEAC and hashtag MEAC Nation to see your post reposted. For more information, visit MEACsports.com. Sponsored by the Delaware State Lottery. Delaware Lottery. Want to play? Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Just do it. Nike is the official footwear provider of the Mideastern Athletic Conference. With 3 different investment strategies, DE 529 Education Savings Plan makes it easy and achievable to save for your child's college career. The Good Brothers, proud alumni of Delaware State University and an even prouder sponsor of DSU Athletics. Follow them on Instagram at The Good Brothers, LLC. Chef JJ and Chef Gamble are proud to bring you a unique meal each week with a variety of combinations and tastes from the Caribbean. It's a bite you won't regret. Hornet fans, be sure to stop at your local grottos for a great meal and a legendary taste. Grotto Pizza, a proud sponsor of DSU Athletics. There is no better gift to your children this Christmas than a contribution to a DE 529 savings plan. Catch us on the go. ESPN is proud to be the official national broadcast partner of the Mideastern Athletic Conference. For more information on the ESPN family of networks, including ESPN Plus, call your local cable operator or satellite provider or log on to ESPN.com. Hey, Hornet fans, please remember that our friends at the Microtel Inn and Suites in Dover on Route 10 near Dover Air Force Base are here to help you with your hotel needs at a discounted rate. Call them at 302-674-3800 or go online at the Delaware State University Hornets page to set up a reservation for a clean and comfortable night.
Taste the uniqueness of our first-generation German bakery in Delhi. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover. Authentic, original creations are made fresh from scratch every day. Enjoy one of our great pastries and signature cakes. Don't forget to bring home our house-made breads, Bavarian rye, sourdough, and fresh sandwich rolls. At our deli, choose from 14 different breads. You deserve only the best. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover.
Pride your achievements. Jostin is a proud sponsor of the Mideastern Athletic Conference. Hey, MEAC fans, take a hot route by getting a car insurance quote at Geico.com. Find out how much you can save. Geico, 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance. In business, running at peak performance is key, so why not trust the experts at Penske Truck Leasing to keep your trucks running, your business moving, and customers smiling. We're dedicated to providing tailored solutions for all your transportation needs. Go to Penske.com to learn more today. MEAC fans, gear up for the season at Academy Sports and Outdoors. From jerseys and hats to grills and tents, Academy Sports and Outdoors has everything you need for game day. Visit any of the 259 stores across 15 states or shop online at academy.com. Academy Sports and Outdoors, official sporting goods and outdoor retailer of the Mideastern Athletic Conference. Follow Hornets basketball and football this season on HSRN, the voice of HBCU sports. Download the HSRN app to listen anywhere. Visit the App Store or Google Play. Search Heritage Sports Radio.
figures today.
That's a good move there. She kind of was going to her right pivot and came back left and was able to finish it.
26-20 as the Hornets pick up the first points of the second half. Inside Lincoln, double coverage put up on Chriselle Gordy. She gave us an underhanded layup there that bounced in. 28-20, back to an 8-point lead for Lincoln. Hornets shot off the mark. Lincoln grabs the ball before it goes out of bounds. They'll bring it down court.
I'll tell you, that was a block by Gordy. She has more of a presence in the post than you know.
Janya Lilly down in the right corner. Skadeja Patterson trying the shot, missing. We have a jump ball, and the possession will go to Delaware State.
Yeah, we had a tie up there, and Delaware State has the possession. Here we go. Lincoln, again, back to showing full court pressure.
Shea Collins got in there and tied it up for the possession to go to Delaware State. And Hornets will try to bring it down court here. Law, some backcourt pressure. 3 players in the backcourt for Lincoln putting pressure on. Law drives past everybody. We have a foul. This will be on Lincoln.
Black gloves that the officials are wearing, you don't know who they're calling the foul on.
It's Joy Morton, who got into the game for just over 2 minutes in the first half, picked up 2 fouls, sat down, picks up another foul here in the first minute of the second half. Law's shot comes off the rim, and it comes to Lincoln. 8.5 left in the third quarter. There's a jumper for 3, Brianna Richardson.
It's the largest lead of the day for the Lincoln Lions here.
11 points. Richardson with 2 field goals today, both from outside the arc for 6 points. Now Law works around, goes to the right side. She'll penetrate the paint again, pass it off. Shot wild over top of everything for Christy Ojeda, I should say. And Hornets tie it up, and a foul. How are they going to call this? This is on Lincoln. As Joy Morton picking up her 4th.
Oh, my God.
And she'll go back and sit down again. She's a foul a minute today. For every minute she's in the game, she's fouled.
We got enough seats in here today, so she found a place.
Yeah, the traditional setup, since there are no fans, the stands are not pulled out, and that means they're able to social distance the teams by putting the chairs around and have them. Janasia Law tries to go down the sideline and stepped out of bounds with it.
This pressure is just creating too many problems right now, and there's another turnover there by the Lady Hornets. And I guess they gave Coach a warning, too. He's getting a bit agitated, so hopefully he can keep his composure. But he just needs some answers in terms of instructions to get his kids in position to keep their poise, but more importantly, solve this puzzle.
We've seen some games where Coach didn't even get a warning. They'll get after Dave Caputo. I think in the first 2 seasons, he built a little reputation in the MEAC, and it's going to live with him for a while. Here's Coomber. They go cross court on the right side. Collins drives into the paint, puts it up, and hits off the back of the rim and drops in for Shea Collins.
That's a tough shot there. That's her shot, though, mid-range pull-up. She got it to go.
31-22 with 7:12 left in the third period. Gordy inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line. Chriselle Gordy.
I tell you, this young lady is much better than anticipated. When you look at the stats, she doesn't really jump out at you. But I tell you, she's had at least 3 blocks today, and she's really, having her presence known down on the block. Has an opportunity for a traditional 3-point play here after making the basket.
I think it was Christy Ojeda.
Yeah, I think the agitation is mounting for Coach Caputo. He's just kind of trying to figure out, what do I got to do to kind of get my kids here energized to take care of what we're up against today.
Oh, that shot way off the mark for Gordy at the line. Way off to the left. Hornets grab the loose ball. Pass well over the head of Shea Collins and out of bounds.
Yeah, they're throwing the ball away. They're turning it over. You know, the first half, the Lady Hornets had 13 turnovers. They've had at least 3 here to start off this half.
I think the frustration for Dave Caputo might be this is a Division II school that came in. He thought the Hornets would be able to handle this.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You just got to show up to play.
And for Lincoln, maybe a little bit of an incentive knowing that this is the finale for their season after 6 games. There's a shot for 3, and it's Janya Lilly. And it's a 36-22 lead for Lincoln. Hornets down by 14. Ojeda tries to go inside, and she gets fouled in the act of shooting.
This is the first action Ojeda has seen today. I guess Coach Caputo said, looks, I need to make sure I pull out all stops here. Let's see if she can convert from the free throw line.
Jania Lilly picking up her second personal foul. Ojeda played against Ryder, didn't score in that game. She had 8 minutes against Ryder in the opener.
Yeah, missing the first there, wrapping around, coming out. Pretty nice form here. Maybe she can get this one to go.
And that is her first point as a collegian. 36-23. Ojeda hitting the second shot there. That ball, tried to pass it inside. Lilly was the intended recipient of it. The ball batted away by Delaware State. It went out of bounds. Lions keep the ball. Inbounded to Weatherspoon. Off to Richardson down in the corner. And there's a 3 for Brianna Brown.
Yeah,
her 2 field goals today from 3-point range, 39-23.
Got to come up with a way here to get some baskets.
Hornets have to come back in this one. They have a long way to go.
It's a big shot there by Coomber from the 3-point line. She needed that one.
I think that was Coomber's first point for Delaware State. Now she scored in the Ryder game. Coomber now with a steal. And the Hornets bring it down underneath. Nice feed to Shea Collins. Zoe Holmes with the assist on that one. 39-28 is the score.
They're making a run here. That's huge.
5 points in a very short time there. Coomber finding herself now with a 3 and then a steal. Top of the key. There's 3 for Jania Lilly.
Lincoln is hot behind the arc today. Wow.
Yeah, they have been hitting from back there. It's 42-28. Lilly with the 3. Coomber now, short jumper, just a little too strong, hit off the back of the rim, the other side of the rim, and rolled off. Lincoln on the rebound. Looking for 3 again on the shot by Lilly for Lincoln. It misses. Law grabs it, brings it down. Collins for 3. Shea Collins.
Yeah, that's the tempo there. Right now, Lincoln is playing the tempo that the Lady Hornets are very comfortable with. Shea Collins hits the 3, and we're still got a lot of work to do.
42-31 here with a break in the action and a timeout. We'll be back with more. This is Delaware State University basketball on HSRN. We're the voice of choice.
Taste the uniqueness of our first-generation German bakery in Delhi. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover. Authentic, original creations are made fresh from scratch every day. Enjoy one of our great pastries and signature cakes. Don't forget to bring home our house-made breads, Bavarian rye, sourdough, and fresh sandwich rolls. At our deli, choose from 14 different breads. You deserve only the best. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover.
There is no better gift to your children this Christmas than a contribution to a DE 529 savings plan. The Good Brothers, proud alumni of Delaware State University and an even prouder sponsor of DSU Athletics. Follow them on Instagram at The Good Brothers, LLC. Chef JJ and Chef Gamble are proud to bring you a unique meal each week with a variety of combinations and tastes from the Caribbean. It's a bite you won't regret. Hey, Hornet fans, please remember that our friends at the Microtel Inn & Suites in Dover on Route 10 near Dover Air Force Base are here to help you with your hotel needs at a discounted rate. Call them at 302-674-3800 or go online at the Delaware State University Hornets page to set up a reservation for a clean and comfortable night.
I'm showing a little full court pressure here by the Lady Hornets. Let's see if we're going to do any trapping or is it just full court pressure.
And it will be Lincoln's ball as we come back here. The inbound by Richardson, trying to get around Collins. Richardson working, crossing center court, working to the right side, driving inside, goes for the layup, it's off the glass and in.
Wow, they got to play better defense than that. She drove the ball from the half-court line all the way down the line.
She brought it all just about the whole way down the court. Law got tied up. They doubled up on her. She got it out to Moraine. She tried to lay up off the glass. It went up a little bit wild. Missed the shot. And Richardson, as Lincoln slows down the tempo here with a 13-point lead. Go inside. Weatherspoon gets called for the charge. That's the fourth charge of the day.
And I think that's Witherspoon's fourth foul.
It is. Gina Weatherspoon will go and sit down here as for Delaware State, Ojeda comes out. Demi Moore comes in. Weatherspoon will check out. And Kendra Stafford will come in for Lincoln. We have 4:04 left in the quarter. And Lincoln has called a timeout.
Media timeout here.
Media timeout with 4:04 left in the third quarter. Lincoln 44, Delaware State 31. Hornets basketball is on HSRN, the voice of HBCU sports.
Stay social with your favorite conference. Search MEAC Sports on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and YouTube for day-to-day updates on everything MEAC. Also use the hashtag RespectTheMEAC and hashtag MEAC Nation to see your post reposted. For more information, visit MEACsports.com. Want to give your child something they'll never outgrow? Make a contribution to a DE 529 savings plan today. For more information, visit treasurer.delaware.gov. Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Just do it. Nike is the official footwear provider of the Mideastern Athletic Conference. Get in on the basketball action all season long with Sports Pick from the Delaware State Lottery. Visit a Delaware Lottery sports retailer or casino sportsbook today to place your pro and college basketball wagers. Don't miss your chance to make every game a big game with Sports Pick from Delaware Lottery. Visit delottery.com to find a Sports Pick location near you. Delaware Lottery. Want to play? Must be 21 or older. The Good Brothers, proud alumni of Delaware State University and an even prouder sponsor of DSU Athletics. Follow them on Instagram at The Good Brothers, LLC. Chef JJ and Chef Gamble are proud to bring you a unique meal each week with a variety of combinations and tastes from the Caribbean. It's a bite you won't regret.
Okay, look like the Lincoln has decided to go to a little zone here, 2-3.
Janasia Law passes left side. It's Collins, one at three. Didn't go. Loose ball underneath, grabbed by the Hornets. Collins feeds it back out to Law, to Moreno. Now Collins on the left side to Law, to the right side. Rainey, her shot missing. Saved from going out of bounds. No, it wasn't.
Out of bounds, Lions ball.
Melissa Sam thought she had that, but she stepped on the line. As the loose ball, she was trying to keep it from going out of bounds. Stepped on the line with it. Lincoln will get it.
Lady Hornets showing a little pressure of their own here. A little full court pressure.
Richardson trying to go around Morena. Took it all the way down. Morena right there to cause enough trouble that Richardson never had a good shot. It hit the underside of the rim. Comes out to the Hornets. Oh, they tried to feed it underneath there to Demi Moore. She wasn't expecting it, didn't get the hands up. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it was a good idea there by Janae Zalal, but turns into another turnover, though. Got to try to take care of the ball here.
Richardson now brings it down slowly, guarded by Collins. Right side, Brown posted up and took the three. 3 field goals for her today, 3 3-pointers.
They really got to figure out how to step up here and make some plays defensively. But it's a puzzle that they're having a hard time figuring out right now.
47-31. Rainey to Sam. Outside to Law. Law kicks it over to Collins on the left side. It misses. Rainey gets the rebound underneath and gets fouled on the shot attempt. And it's going to be...
that was a big-time rebound by Rainey. She wasn't able to get it to go off of the offensive rebound, but she get an opportunity to go to the free throw line here. Hopefully she can connect here.
Lily picking up her 3rd personal foul. That's the team's 5th here in this period. Moraine played in 22 of the games last season for Delaware State. Had a season high 9 points against Boston College on the road last December. Shot 69% from the foul line. Missed that shot.
Yeah, she's always been pretty solid, so hopefully she get this one to go.
She got it. Pick them off one at a time if you have to, huh? 47-32. Bullock into the game arena. Rainey goes to the bench.
The official look like this, okay.
Inbounded to Richardson, who gives it back to Lilly, who gives it back to Richardson. She is guarded by Bullock. Law trying to steal there, just missed it. Inside, underneath, and the layup.
Yeah, they got to come up with something here defensively. They're really struggling.
Gordy.
Sam shoots a 3. Kind of quick, ill-advised shot there.
50-32. Here's Turner looking for 3, just off the mark to the left a little bit. Comes out, Bullock saves it for Delaware State as the shot clock resets to 20. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Turner to Bullock. They're working around the Law. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Bullock goes inside. They kick it back out. Law for 3. She got it.
It's a big shot there. That's a big-time kick out there by Demi Moore. It's a great look and great finish there by Janae Law.
50-35 now. 49-35, rather.
Yeah, it's definitely time for them to make a move.
Hornets trail by 14, a minute and a half left in the period. Stanford inside, shot, missed, loose ball. Grabbed by Lincoln, and that shot off the underside of the backboard by Gordy. Hornets grab it. Turner underneath, tried for the layup, didn't make it, got fouled in the act of shooting.
That was a pretty crafty move there, a little Euro step from one side of the basket to the other. Lyric Turner, she's pretty crafty. Let's see if she can go to the free throw line here and make these free throws. Much needed. Trying to rally this comeback here. 1:16 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
She had 14 minutes in the game against Ryder back on the 9th of the month. If she hits here, it'll be her first point of the game of the season. Didn't score in that Ryder game. Lyric Turner is a preseason 3rd-team All-MEAC pick.
A little shimmy shoulder there. I love it when she does that. She got to get them to go in, though.
Like it better, yeah. Like it better when she scores. And she can do it. She had 26 last November against William & Mary as she makes that 2nd shot. 49-36 is the score with 1 minute and 5 left in the period. Richardson now gets it off the Brown, top of the key, gives it back to Richardson on the cross. They go underneath. Good set, good pass inside to Gordy for 2.
I tell you, Lincoln is running a clinic in here. They're really getting pretty much any shot they want. Coach Mosley is kind of navigating and dictating everything here. Coach Caputo's got to figure out how to answer.
51-36. There's Lyric Turner, drives inside, and a baseline jumper goes. 51-38.
That's a good shot by Lyric Turner.
Plenty of time here for Delaware State to make up this deficit, but Boy, Lincoln has just kept it, not only kept the lead, but increased it each quarter.
Yeah, Coach Mosley has kind of controlled the tempo of the game here. So
9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and we're down now to 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Gordy inside, shot missed. Hornets lead pass down court, up and off the glass. Perfect pass to Mimi Bullock, who made it go in. Give credit on the assist to Janasia Law. As we'll come to the end of the third quarter, and the Hornets trail by 11, 51-40 to Lincoln. This is Delaware State University basketball on HSRN, the voice of choice.
Catch us on the go. ESPN is proud to be the official national broadcast partner of the Mideastern Athletic Conference. For more information on the ESPN family of networks, including ESPN Plus, call your local cable operator or satellite provider or log on to ESPN.com. With Delaware Lottery Collect and Win, you can enter your non-winning Delaware Lottery tickets for a chance to win up to $1,000 in monthly cash prizes. So what are you waiting for? Sign up today and start getting rewarded for playing your favorite Delaware Lottery games with Collect and Win second chance drawings. Learn more at DelawareLottery.com. Delaware Lottery. Want to play? Must be 18 or older. Pride your achievements. Jostin is a proud sponsor of the Mideastern Athletic Conference. Hey, MEAC fans, take a hot route by getting a car insurance.
Law Project, a unique and sometimes provocative look at legal issues and how they affect the HBC community. This week, Pardon Me, the strange history of Black America and the pardoning of the criminal president. Just in case featured, the U.S. versus Richard Nixon. Some of us are old enough to remember that.
all right, Lincoln gets the ball here at the start of the fourth.
And Brianna Richardson has the ball for the Lions. Hornets trail by 11. Can they bring this back? Well, that'll help. A turnover by Lincoln as they tried to pass it to Pollock, and it went through her hands.
Start the quarter off with a turnover, Lincoln. Let's see if the Lions can, if the Lady Hornets can capitalize on it.
Dillon bound it in the backcourt to Turner. She gives it back to Law. Cross court to Bullock. Back to Turner. Now she'll try to go. Ball hits off of her foot. Comes
Turn
loose.
it over.
Lincoln on the steal. Their shot missed by Brown. There for the rebound as she goes to the floor. Zoe Holmes. I think Coach Darrell Mosley was trying to pick up a foul there as he went to the court to help his player up.
Yeah, that's just a slick way of communicating, I would imagine.
The foul was called, though, on Brianna Richardson.
Brianna.
What was that? We got a comment there from the official.
Oh, no doubt. She's in on the game here, buddy. She knows what Coach Mosley is doing.
Yeah, Lyric Turner sends it out to...
She knows what he's doing.
Mimi Bullock. Her shot comes off the rim. Lincoln there for the rebound by Brown. Brown passes inside, left side of the lane. They'll pass it over on the right side. Jumper taken, and in for the rebound was Gordy. Loose ball, and now a whistle, and I think Lincoln called timeout there. Coach Darrell Mosley calling the timeout.
Well, I think he picks up on the idea that it's getting a bit sloppy. They've had some opportunities that they just haven't capitalized on, and you can blink your eyes, an 11-point lead can turn into nothing. But Coach Caputo definitely has to figure out how to get some offense here. It's not that they're not trying, but they're still struggling with this 2-2-1 full court pressure that Lincoln is putting on. In the past, you know, we've seen them get a lot of fast break opportunities. Today, I think they've only gotten maybe about 4 points in the fast break situation.
Don't forget, you can take HSRN with you anywhere that you go. Just go to your app store, whether it's for a Windows product or the Apple product. Go to your app store and download the HSRN app. Now, you can listen to the network on a PC. There's all types of devices that you can pick us up on the Amazon Alexa. But if you leave where you're usually sitting to listen, you got to take us with you so that, like right now, if you were listening on your PC in the office and it's time to go home, maybe, and you want to see if the Hornets hold on here, if you had it on your app, you could take it out on your phone, go right to the car and listen in on the game. So download
There's no
the
doubt
app.
about that. Take us wherever you go.
Yep, because we're going to go a lot of places with this team as we get into conference play.
Well, right now, Coach Caputo, we got to figure out how to create some turnovers here so we can get some easy baskets, get back into this game here. 9:05 in the fourth here.
Lincoln on the inbound to come back to action here. Richardson looking inside, backs up out on the wing of the Hornet logo. Guarded by Law. Richardson pulls up, takes a jumper for three, missing. It's Bullock grabbing the loose ball. She gives it to Law. Back to Bullock, back over on the right side to Law. Law looks inside, nobody open. Decides to roll to the center, takes the shot. Falling down, grabbing the loose ball was Moore. They took it out of her hands. Lincoln goes down court, and we're going to have a foul call, and I think it'll be on Janasia Law.
Yeah.
Was not set there.
Well, she had the rebound, and the Brianna Brown young lady from Lincoln University just came up and just snatched it out of her hand and took off on the fast break. So you got to secure that rebound, at least try to get it to a teammate. Obviously, she was down and couldn't really use a dribble or anything.
Yep. Laying on her back, and the ball was in her hands and taken right out of her hands cleanly. What she needed to do was secure it against her body.
Well, when you're in that position, you're kind of in an uncompromising situation. You got to get rid of that ball to a teammate right away.
And a teammate needs to help. Brianna Brown with her first point that didn't come off of a three as she hits from the foul line.
Yeah, Coach Caputo's going to have to figure out how to put on some pressure here to see if he can turn Lincoln over and get some easy ones.
Brown's second shot missed. It's Zoe Holmes on the rebound. Now, Janasia Law with 4 fouls remains in the game. We have 8:20 left. Coomber, cross court to Collins, back out to Law near center court. 8:10 left. Hornets down by 12. Law looks inside. Collins, spin move into the lane. Jumper off the back of the rim. Touched last by Zoe Holmes before it goes out of bounds, as a couple of players try to grab the loose rebound.
Yeah, I think one of the things is mounting here. The pressure is mounting here, and Coach Caputo is a bit frustrated, and you can just kind of see it in the young ladies right now. So, they just got to figure out how to just relax and just take it one play at a time. Lincoln has the ball, coming and bringing it across.
Of course, the unfortunate thing is for Lincoln, this game does not count in their record. For Delaware State, it does. This is an exhibition game for Lincoln, but not for the Hornets.
They called that foul there on Janasia Law. That's her 4th.
I believe that's number 5.
That's a big loss right now. That's a huge loss. With 7:39 remaining, you lose your best point guard and leading scorer, I believe.
Yeah, she goes out with 14 points. And Alexis Moraine comes in. Underneath, shot missed off the glass by Gordy, grabbed by Delaware State. Coomber doing a great job rebounding for the Hornets today. Moraine into the paint, passes it, back out left side. Collins for 3, she got it.
It's a big-time shot there by Shay Collins.
Somebody needed to step up. She said, I will. And the Hornets now within 9, 52-43. 7:05 left. Plenty of time for the Hornets to get into this thing. They need to play that tough defense. That's defense on the blocked shot that came down. The blocked shot by Demi Moore. The loose ball, though, came down to Gordy. Yeah.
Gordy comes up with the loose ball rebound there and gets fouled in the act. That's a tough break there for the Lady Hornets because they played really good defense that time.
That'll be number 4 for Zoe Holmes as she commits the foul. Gordy at the line. Rochelle Gordy has started every game this season for Lincoln. 2 of 7 from the foul line coming into the afternoon. Played in 86 games over 3 seasons at Shippensburg, including all 30 last year. But here's the thing about her. She played her high school ball here in Delaware at Ursuline Academy. Who else played at Ursuline in Delaware?
Oh, we got a charge foul there. Now, this is a pretty good call, but it's just not what you need at this point in time in the game. Right now, the Lady Hornets got to figure out how to, set some traps here, put on a little full court pressure, see if they can create some turnovers and create some quick opportunities here offensively in fast break situation.
We'll get back to Gordy in a moment, but right now the shot by Brown
Oh,
for
my God.
3. Oh, more.
She hits a bank shot, my goodness.
Off the glass and in 55-43.
You got to call it, though. You can't just do that.
56 to 43. And they tried to tie up Collins along the side, and the bench called the timeout to save her. Good call by Coach Dave Caputo.
Yeah.
Talking about Rochelle Gordy. Played her high
Taste
school
the
ball at
uniqueness of our first-generation German bakery in Delhi. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover. Authentic, original creations are made fresh from scratch every day. Enjoy one of our great pastries and signature cakes. Don't forget to bring home our house-made breads, Bavarian rye, sourdough, and fresh sandwich rolls. At our deli, choose from 14 different breads. You deserve only the best. The new Bavarian bakery in Delhi in Dover.
Hey Hornet fans, please remember that our friends at the Microtel Inn and Suites in Dover on Route 10 near Dover Air Force Base are here to help you with your hotel needs at a discounted rate. Call them at 302-674-3800 or go online at the Delaware State University Hornets page.
game. Back to action here. The Hornets with the ball. It's Coomber to the left side to Moraine. Back to Coomber, top of the key. She looks to pass right side. Finds Collins open. Collins works to the foul circle, takes a jumper, and she got it.
She's warming up right now. She, Janasia Law got fouled out, so Collins said, look, it's on my back now. I got to try to get us there.
She stepped up. She's got 5 points since Law fouled out, giving her 12 on the game. Law went out with 14. Got an extra step there, didn't she, as Richardson went in for the layup?
Well, just not understanding how they're allowing them to drive the ball from the top of the key all the way to the basket. There has to be some help defense someplace.
58-43. 5:25 left. Moraine, they'll double up on her. She gets rid of it. Long pass cross court to Coomber. Coomber steps up, baseline jumper, hits off the rim, goes back off the basket, the backboard, and goes in. Coomber with 5 here today. 58-47. Hornets back down by 11. 5 minutes left in the game. Richardson trying to work around. She'll pass it off to Lilly, and Lilly travels. Turnover to the Hornets. Melissa Sam and Mimi Bullitt coming in for the Hornets. That means Demi Moore and Zoe Holmes will go out.
Well, both of these young ladies are better scorers. Sam's is going to definitely look to be aggressive, and Bullock will as well. But we just got to make sure they can handle this full court pressure, because that's what's been giving them a lot of problems.
And the Hornets, Moraine gets it off to Bullock. Bullock on the right side, they'll double up on her. She passes it into Sam. Sam turnaround jumper, got it.
It's a good shot by Sam. Again, she can give you offense, and right away she gives you a basket.
She's had trouble finding the range today, but she had it on that one. Just that short jumper, that turnaround. 58-49. Now we have a whistle and a foul. This will be on the Hornets.
What number is that? Because you don't want to get into bonus too early here. You got about 4:29 remaining. I can't see.
Yeah, that's the 5th foul of the period here. Moraine called for her first.
And I think you start shooting from the 5th.
But Brown's at the line. She's the leading scorer tied for the lead in the game with 14.
That's definitely not what you want, but again, you have to figure out how to turn them over.
Brown now the leading scorer, and that's her 14th point.
And get some, get some easy baskets here. Need offense now, though.
And it misses. Lincoln set up for defense on that. They only had one player up for rebounding. The other 3 were back in the back court.
Yeah, what they do, whether it's a miss or a make on a free throw line situation, they're gonna put a 2-2-1 full court press on you either way. That the way it doesn't allow you to push the ball.
And Mimi Bullock tried to go baseline and dribble the ball out of bounds. Turnover. There was a attempted save. Brianna Richardson was about to go out of bounds, throw it back over her shoulder. Hornets grabbed the loose ball. Lyric Turner for 3. It hits off the rim, comes down. Scrap for the ball. It'll be a jump ball, and the possession will go to Lincoln.
Jump ball possession, Delaware State.
Well, they're saying Delaware State.
Huh?
They just said Delaware State gets the possession.
Yeah, they get the possession.
Okay, I thought the arrow was pointing to for Lincoln.
I thought it was supposed to be Lincoln because I had one other jump ball. I just think they never flipped it, but hey, we'll take it.
That could be.
Go with the home team, baby.
Shot missed, went out of bounds, touched last by Melissa Sam, tried to get the loose ball on the rebound.
I'll tell you, Coach Caputo is just trying to find 5 young ladies that can kind of give him something consistently. They just seem to be a little flat here.
Down by 10 with 3:52 to play. Morton in the game. And Morton,
that's not smart, making foul out there at the half-court line, and you know that your team is in the bonus. So now you're allowing Lincoln to go to the line and just accumulate points.
Coomber making contact before she even got out of the back court. Morton goes to the line. She has not played much today. She got into foul trouble early, played 2 minutes in the first half, got 2 fouls. Got into the game and played 2 minutes in the second half and got 2 more fouls. And now she's gotten in here at the end of the game, hitting from the line. And she's really one of their key players, one of their scorers.
Well, she's been in foul trouble all day, and you can tell she's a very intricate part of what they do because they're allowing her to bring the ball up the floor and pushing everybody up the floor. So Coach obviously trusts her.
Got the second shot to go. She's averaging almost 8 points per game. 61-49. Moraine driving inside for Delaware State.
That's a good drive.
Whistle, yes, through the foul.
Unfortunately, not in the bonus yet. That's only Lincoln's second foul. It's not good because they got to figure out how to accumulate a few fouls so they can get some free throws as well.
Richardson called for her second. That's the 5th team foul now. Lyric Turner, and hold on.
No shot clock and no clock movement period, I believe.
Okay, so the shot clock they've set at 20 seconds. It was showing 28.
They still didn't move the game clock, so I'm not exactly sure.
Dave Caputo's not going to mention it. He wants all the time he could get here down by 12.
That's for sure. Or they moved it to 18, okay.
All right. Moraine to Lyric Turner. Turner back out. Collins for 3. She hit and got fouled in the act of shooting.
That's a big time. She stepped up huge. She's really trying to put the team on her back and make some plays to give them a chance. You know, she's made that's her 3rd 3. And this time she gets fouled in the act, get a chance to make a 4-point play here.
Stanford got called for the foul. And we'll see here if...
But the difference in the game is going to turn out being whether or not they can create some turnovers here defensively. With 3:22 remaining, and we got a 9-point ball game. She makes this, we have an 8-point ball game here.
Collins right now for Delaware State with 15. She scored 11 against Ryder, and she just made it a 4-point play. 61-53. 3:10 left to go. Hornets trying to fight back into this thing. They have trailed the whole way. Richardson moving around, top of the key, guarded by Holmes. Shot from down in the corner.
Wow, that's huge. That's a big shot by Brianna Bound out of the corner there, a three-pointer. You're trying to make a surge back.
17 points for her, 64-53, up by 11 again. Feed in and underneath, Kiana Coomer driving the lane and gets 2 out of that, 64-55.
That's a huge move by her, one of the best moves we've seen her make up to this point.
Yeah, she's getting a little bit of confidence as this game goes along. She's tentative in the Ryder game and came out a bit tentative in this game. Couldn't get herself established.
You can't afford to make fouls right now with the other team being in the bonus. You have to play tough, tenacious defense, but not create fouls to put them on the free throw line for 3 points.
Amy Bullock getting her first foul. Brianna Richardson. Richardson with 10 on the game. At St. Peter's, she was named to the All-MAC rookie team as a freshman back in the 2018-2019 season. That's one of those good transfers that head coach Darryl Mosley was able to get. Richardson hitting that first shot.
We need some scoring here. The Lady Hornets got to get a quick basket here.
Made them both back to an 11-point lead for Lincoln, 66-55. 2:25 to go. They roll the ball and don't pick it up until it's near center court, saving that clock. Lyric Turner, left side, off, put it up, and it hit off the side of the backboard down to Lincoln. Hornets came away with nothing on that. Didn't really set it up well. Joy Morton has it knocked away by Moraine, but she gets it back. Now we have a foul.
Call a timeout, coach.
Oh, okay. The hand went up by the official like it was a foul. Dave Caputo saying what happened here.
Coach called a timeout from Lincoln University.
I think he wants to know if there was a foul, if there was a timeout.
But the officials didn't really do a good job of communicating what the call was. They're just now communicating it.
All right, our last media timeout of the game here with 2:03 left. It's Lincoln 66, Delaware State 55 on HSRN, the voice of choice.
The voice of choice.
Want to give your child something they'll never outgrow? Make a contribution to a DE 529 savings plan today. For more information, visit treasurer.delaware.gov. The Good Brothers, proud alumni of Delaware State University and an even prouder sponsor of DSU Athletics. Follow them on Instagram at The Good Brothers, LLC. Chef JJ and Chef Gamble are proud to bring you a unique meal each week with a variety of combinations and tastes from the Caribbean. It's a bite you won't regret. Get in on the basketball action all season long with Sports Pick from the Delaware State Lottery. Visit a Delaware Lottery sports retailer or casino sportsbook today to place your pro and college basketball wagers. Don't miss your chance to make every game a big game with Sports Pick from Delaware Lottery. Visit DELottery.com to find a Sports Pick location near you. Delaware Lottery. Want to play? Must be 21 or older.
As we're down to the last 2 minutes of this game, Lincoln with the ball. Lily working the left side, tying her up near the sideline. She got rid of it to Morton. Back out to Lily down on the side. She'll get rid of it to Richardson. Richardson, 2 seconds on the shot clock, puts it up. It goes out of bounds. Hornets ball. Our next action here with the Hornets on HSRN will come on Tuesday, December the 29th, when the Monarchs of Old Dominion come in for a visit here at Memorial Hall. That game was originally scheduled to be against Delaware. They bowed out, and Old Dominion filling the spot here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We're going to be here, buddy. Here's Moraine. Got inside. lost control of the ball right into the hands of Lincoln.
Got a block there by Gordy again. That's probably her 5th block on the evening for Lincoln. You got to trap this young lady. You can't let her time run off the clock. You're under a minute.
Morton got blocked inside, and Collins ended up with the loose ball. She made the block. She brings it down quickly, sets it up to Turner on the left for 3. Goes up, bounces around, came off the top of the backboard, almost dropped down in, off the rim and out of bounds, and a foul.
Got a foul there over the back. Lincoln would be at the free throw line shooting because they were in the bonus.
Kiana Coomber called for the foul. That's her 3rd of the game. And this will send Brown to the line. She's the leading scorer in the contest with 17. She'll shoot 2. And she makes that one.
Yeah, this has been a real tough game for the Lady Hornets because the Lincoln Lions have pretty much led from start to finish.
Yep. They scored the first point. The Hornets scored the first point of the game. First 2. Lincoln tied it up and then took the lead. They haven't looked back. Here's Turner to Collins. Back out. Turner off the rim, couldn't get the 3. Morton there for the rebound for the Lions. And as she tries to clear out, she gets fouled.
Timeout.
Nope. Hornets called timeout.
Coach called the timeout again.
Timeout, Lincoln.
Down to 50.3 seconds left, and the Hornets trail by 12. This is not the game that Coach David Caputo was expecting here today. To lose to Division II Lincoln, who's coming in playing an exhibition.
Hey, man, that's my mentee. I got to take some credit for this today.
How about you take the blame?
Hey, look, let me tell you something. I am saddened because I think it's a learning lesson for the Lady Hornets here because Coach Caputo has to solve because you got to believe that this is going to be copycat. Some other teams are going to try to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, you have to feel a little bit good though for Lincoln, and for this reason, they found out just a day or so ago this was going to be the end of the season for them. Because the CIAA is not going to play. They pulled the plug just a day or so ago, and the teams were told, don't go out and get non-conference games to make up. So this was the last thing on the schedule for the Lions. They take the ball, bring it down court. They get tied up. Lyric Turner with the foul on Morton. Had a few to give. Tell you what hurt the Hornets down the stretch here in this fourth quarter, losing Janasia Law at the 7:39 mark.
Yeah, no doubt, because she was at that time was the leading scorer.
Right.
And probably had she played, Shea Collins probably wouldn't have been as aggressive as she's been. But, she's really tried to put the team on her back. But just defensively, I don't think the Lady Hornets have been able to mount the same defensive effort that they did against Ryder.
Joy Morton at the line, hitting the first. She's a transfer. This is her second season at Lincoln. She played in 29 games last season, started 10 of those. Played in 58 games over 2 seasons in Bel Air, Maryland at Harford Community College. Makes both shots.
And Lincoln has really made majority of their free throws.
Yeah.
They had opportunities they've converted, which has made it really difficult for the Lady Hornets to kind of fight and claw their way back into this game.
I really want to see the stat line, too, because at the end of the first half, Lincoln had 17 points off the bench. Delaware State didn't have any off the bench. The only points had come off 4 of the 5 starters. I'd like to see what happened here in the second half if they got any support.
Yeah, they just been a little flat today, trying to figure out this pressure, this full court press that they've had to deal with all day long.
And the separation between games, last time they played December 9th, they'll play again on December 29th. And then they'll get into conference play starting January 2nd against Howard. And that's a strange schedule that we've got. Saturday and Sunday games back-to-back against the same opponents. MEAC coming up with some strangely creative scheduling. There's a 3 for Taylor King, her first action of the game. 73-55, the reaction you hear was from the Lincoln bench, and that's it. as Lincoln takes the ball away, and the Lions finish their season with a big win here against Delaware State. And I think maybe for Taylor King, let me look back here. She had not played all season. They put her in the last minute, and she hit a 3. Her teammates are thrilled for her.
Yeah, you know, you're always trying to root for the kids that don't get to play as much, or for whatever reason, they're still, you know, they're good. They come to practice every day. They do all the things that you need them to do correctly, but they don't get to play the minutes. So whenever they can have a moment of success, I mean, you got to be excited and happy for them.
The way they are reacting, you'd think that that three-pointer won the game at the buzzer.
Yeah.
And for Taylor King, a senior guard, yeah, so this will be her last game since they're not going to play anymore. And she hits a 3 in the last minute of it. Her only action this season. What a story she has, huh?
Only action this season. How about that?
Yeah. She came off the bench in all 29 games last season and averaged 1.3 points per game. So her average for this season is 3 points per game. That's even better than last year.
Hey, at least she has an average. I can remember some people that finished their career with no average.
If I'd have played the game, I'd have been the only player in history with a negative average.
No average, buddy.